Well, hello girls, Anna, and everybody at Philadelphia Cream Cheese. It's round 2 of the Real Women of Philadelphia contest, and we're starting appetizer week again. So, I hope this round is as exciting as the last round. There has been so many wonderful recipes that have been submitted, and I'd like to congratulate all the winners so far. I hope to see you in Toronto. Well, this spring weather has really gotten me down. One day you wake up, it's sunny and beautiful, and you think, yes, spring is finally here. And then the next morning you wake up and it's raining and dreary and just gloomy, and it puts me in a really down spiral mood, which is what happened today. We woke up to rain once again. I know. April showers brings May flowers, but we're in May now, so where's the sunshine? Anyway, I was feeling a little blue, so I decided to call my neighbor over, who's also one of my good friends, and ask her if she wanted to bring the kids over for a play date, since we had nothing to do. She said yes, and she'll be here in about 30 minutes since her daughter was still sleeping. So I thought I'd whip something up for us to snack on while we drank our coffee and watched the kids play. So today I'd like to share with you my recipe for double-layered chickpea dip. I hope you enjoy. This recipe has also been inspired by my husband. His favorite snack on his days off is hummus topped with some goat cheese and baked in the oven. So this is a little take on his favorite snack. I thought I'd jazz it up a little bit today with some Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to be using herb and garlic for our chickpea layer, and I'll be using regular Philadelphia cream cheese for our top layer. So come on, let's get started. First thing I'd like to do is get 4 ounces of our Philadelphia herb and garlic cream cheese into my food processor. Now I've softened both cream cheeses to room temperature so they'd be easier to work with. Add that in there. And then I have 1 can of chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. These are so creamy and delicious. I could eat them just like this. But today I'll be processing them with the herb and garlic cream cheese. So we'll throw that into the food processor as well. Now I've drained these, but I did not rinse them, because I want that little hint of extra salt in there. And if I find it's too thick, I'm going to be adding some extra virgin olive oil just to loosen it up a bit. So let's see here. So I let this go for about 3 minutes so it would get nice and smooth. And I'd say I added about a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil to that, just to get it that nice creamy consistency. So we'll take our chickpea mixture and put it in the bottom of our serving dish. I was just chopping up some of this roasted red pepper to go into our second layer of our chickpea dip. Now today I'm using jarred roasted red peppers, but feel free to use homemade. I occasionally make my own when the red peppers aren't so expensive at the store, but they were quite pricey this week, so I went with jarred instead. So we'll set that aside until we need it. Next, we will be whipping up 4 ounces, I guess I'll use this knife, of the regular Philadelphia cream cheese. And now here's where my husband's inspiration comes through. I also have 4 ounces of goat cheese. Now you could use flavored goat cheese, but I decided to go with just plain today because that's what I had in the fridge. But I'll also be adding the roasted red peppers and a bit of fresh thyme to jazz it up a little bit. So you just want to take your hand mixer or stand mixer. I'm using my hand mixer today. I didn't feel like dragging my big stand mixer out. And you're just going to cream this up until it's nice and fluffy. Just look at how wonderful and creamy that looks. It's nice and fluffy. The goat cheese is going to add to the creaminess, and it's going to make the Philadelphia cream cheese a bit more spreadable on our top layer. On our bottom layer chickpeas. So to this, I just want to add some nice fresh ground black pepper. Maybe a hint of salt. I wouldn't go more than a 1/4 teaspoon. I'll mix that all up. Now we recently moved to Barrie about 2 years ago. We lucked out and we moved next door to an amazing couple, and they have 2 young children, which is great because my kids adore playing with their daughter. She's 3, and I just feel so blessed that I was able to come back home to be closer to my family and to find such a great friend. So I've added my half a roasted red pepper that I was chopping earlier, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of fresh thyme. And now I'm just going to spread that over the chickpea mixture and pop it into a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes just to warm it through, and then it'll be ready to serve. While our dip is in the oven, let's get our dippables ready. What I like to serve with a hummus type dish is pita bread. Now today I have regular pita and whole wheat pita. My husband prefers the regular, I prefer the whole wheat because I'm trying to watch what I eat. So what I'd like to do with that is I have about 3 tablespoons of butter that I melted in the microwave with about that's half a teaspoon of chopped garlic. And I just let that hang out so that the garlic would infuse the butter. And I'm just going to liberally brush the tops with my garlic butter mixture with a bit of coarse sea salt. So I'm going to throw these in the oven with our dip for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes until they get a bit crispy, and then we'll cut them up. It smells wonderful. The edges have started to brown a little bit, and you can see the nice red flecks of roasted red pepper and the nice green flecks of fresh thyme in the Philadelphia cream cheese goat cheese layer. Now it's my favorite part. Let's taste it. I don't think my girlfriend will mind that there's a tiny corner missing. I'm telling you, using Philadelphia cream cheese to make your hummus, you'll never go back to making regular hummus again. This is so creamy and so full of flavor. You can taste the garlic and the herbs. I want to just say thank you for coming into my kitchen today while I made my double layer chickpea dip, and I hope you give it a try. I promise you won't be disappointed. See you again soon.